Hi, hello, welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial what we are going to see is mesh utility. Okay, so explode utility with offset, that we are going to see. Before going into this, if you are not yet subscribed, please go subscribe. If you like this video, please share it with your friends, and if you have any comments, leave your comments in the comment section. Let's go into the video now. I'm just going to bring a cube. Going to the channel box here, I'm just going to scale that one. Before scaling it, I'm just subdividing it, maybe 7 by 7. I'm just going to scale now. Press R, I'm scaling it, and a little bit of increase in the segment. Okay, let me have 9 by 9, and go to the side view. Make sure that this is perfectly on the flat surface. Okay, and where I can just go to the plane here, let me increase the plane so that this will give me a floor. Okay, I have a box here, so cube here. Just go into modeling, so go for mesh, and I'm just going to triangulate this because I need lot of faces to explode. Okay, for that purpose I just took this one and just have a triangulate faces to explode. Okay, so I'm going to go with the sphere, so just click that one, sphere. Okay, and go to the side view. Make sure that this is moreover same size. So I'm just selecting this one and go for mesh. I'm just going to triangulate this. Okay, this is what I get, so let me have it aside. Now let's go for this, and I'm just going to use the mesh for this. Okay, so for that what I have to do is I have to go with some object. Okay, so here I'm going with the sphere, and I'm just going to reduce the segments. Let me reduce it to something around 6. I'm just going to scale this one and make sure that this is around 0.5 or 6, so I go with the 0.3. okay, this will be better, so it's viewable. So after selecting that one, just go to FX and go into mesh, create a mesh network. Okay, press 4 to view that. Okay, so only 2 distributions are there. So go into the attribute here, go into the mesh. Okay, so now I want this mesh to get attached with the cube. Okay, so for that just go into mesh distribute. Okay, open this, go for mesh here. Okay, so we have to add input mesh here. This has to get attached with the cube. Okay, so I'm just going to middle mouse, click and drag and throw it inside this, so this will get attached with this cube. Okay, now like go to the method and go for face center. Okay, so click on that, so you'll get this one here. Coming here, you'll have something called flood. Click on it, so it'll flood all over the object. Okay, here I'm going to press 5 so that you can see this one. Okay, fine. After this, just go to the selection, go to the mesh here. Okay, so I have to apply random here. Okay, just I apply random. You see that the mesh is scattered randomly. Okay, for this random, what I have to do is like I go for a fall off. Okay, so a single fall off where if I move it, this is going to be 0, and if I just bring it here, this is going to be scattered. Okay, selecting this mesh here, I have to add another we can say it as a utility. Okay, so these are the nodes, but here we are going to use utility. Okay, so click on this explode. Okay, and then add explode node. So when you add it, the explode, you'll get this one. Just go up there, so we find something called exploding mesh here. Okay, so we have to add mesh which we have to explode. Okay, so we want the cube to get explode, right? So bring the cube, just throw it inside this. So now you can see that our cube got exploded, right? So if I just click this one, I can go back. So the cube formed, and if I just go inside this, the cube has exploded, right? So here you can see the bottom, so where I can just take it down here. Okay, so where I need the shadow, for that purpose I just open that one. Okay, so this is how you do. Okay, here when this crosses this one, this crosses, I want the scatter to go off, it has to disappear. Okay, so that is my plan. So selecting this mesh here, just coming here to something called offset node. Okay, click on that offset node, go add offset node here. Okay, so then come up, you will find something called scale. Okay, offset scale. So I give -1 in all the direction. Okay, so if I just go with -1, you see that it got disappeared, but coming down here you'll have again a fall off. Okay, so right click, create it. So if I just take this off, you can see that if I just bring it in, it disappears. Okay, so this is what I need also. Okay, fine. I'm going to do a parenting for this. Just click this one. I'm just going to parent this. Okay, so I'm going to use the offset shift random. I'm just going to press P. Okay, so when I just move the random here away, so this get constricted. If I just go and move it off, so this get disappeared. Okay, fine. I'm just going to bring this one inside. Okay, so this one inside, I didn't animate anything now at present, and I'm making sure that both are in the same place. Selecting this one, bring it back. Okay, so now both the shapes are in the same place. Okay, now the same thing I have to do with this also. I have to create separate the offset and also the random for this sphere. Okay, so selecting the sphere, I want again a sphere we attached the mesh. Okay, so go to that sphere, select the sphere which it is in hide mode, no problem with that. Just select that one, go to mesh, create a mesh. Okay, that'll get created here. It'll be named as mesh 2. Just click on that and go for the distribute here. Okay, and go for mesh here. Okay, and input mesh has to be this sphere. So if I just click on it, so these things will get attached to this one. Okay, after that what I have to do is just go for face centered and come down here flood. Okay, so this is what we do. Okay, so after creating that, just go to mesh again. Okay, go to mesh 2 here, just come down here, you'll find something called explode. Okay, where you can just explode it. So just go add explode node. Okay, then I want to mention the explode mesh which I have to explode. So just going for P sphere, just dropping it here. Okay, so there is no movement here, but if I just go to mesh, just go for mesh 2, come down here, go for random. Okay, now you see this got exploded. Okay, so I'm just going to have this one aside. Okay, I'm not going to use it for present. Okay, so go to mesh 2 here. Okay, you'll have something called random. I'm just going to create a follow for it. Okay, the same as the last one. Okay, so if I just go out, so this will get fixed, and if I just come in, that will get exploded. Okay, again going for the mesh here, so go to mesh, just select this one, add offset. Okay, so just go to scale, press -1 in the scale. Okay, so offset scale, make sure that you make everything -1. That'll just take off all the scaling here and make it 0, so you cannot view that one. Okay, so here just create a fall off here. Okay, so that will get created. Just I'm just going to select the offset and random. Okay, shift press. I'm going to press P for parent. Okay, I have to select the random. If I move this, you see that this get created. Okay, so let me show you this. So selecting this parent, the first one, you can just group it also, you can just rename it. Just click on that, you can just go for rename. Okay, so cube set, I can just put it as a cube set. Okay, and for this I can just sphere set. Okay, so sphere set, so this is sphere set and this is cube set. I'm just going to select the cube set. If I just go here, you can see the sphere. Okay, so if I just bring this one inside, you can disappear the sphere. Okay, so both can be done. So with the help of this, I can take off the cube. With the help of this, I can take off the sphere. Okay, so these are the things. Now it's simple. Okay, so what I have to do is, you can see this one, this is get disturbing. If it is disturbing, just simple, just select that one, control H. This will hide your the mesh. Okay, repo mesh. Okay, so the same thing has to be done with the sphere also. So select the repo mesh to just hide it. Whenever you want, you can just open that one. Okay, fine. Coming to the cube here. Okay, cube set. So first of all, I don't need this. Okay, so I don't need the sphere, only I want to have this cube. Okay, so just go for the cube set here, just set the key here. So there is a cube here, existing cube. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go to the 70th frame. Okay, so I'm just going to move this away. Okay, so I'm just going to take this off from the view. So set key, so it's going from here to here like this. Okay, so it's simple, right? After that, so after going here till here in 30th frame, it's getting disappear. Okay, so now I go with the sphere. I'm just selecting the sphere set. Okay, so you can just have this one somewhere here. In 30th, this is getting hided, so I'm just going to start it from here. Okay, set key, and just moving off somewhere to 50th frame. So I'm just going to bring this one here. Okay, so then this will give you this part. So going to the 30th frame, so going to the 10th frame here, just animate it like this. Okay, so set key. So now we see what's happening here. Just play this one. So this goes off and this comes in. Okay, so that can be done. And let me go to this, and I can just bring this one a little bit early. I can just bring it somewhere here, so that this goes like this and comes in. Okay, so this can be done. And take this off. Okay, so I don't want the shading here, and I'm just going to, so there is hide this one. Okay, hide this one and this one. Okay, so now let me play. This goes like this. Okay, so where I can just select the set, I can just move it somewhere here. Okay, so where I can just set key this, just go to attribute here, right click and set key this one. Okay, so now that looks better. Yes, right? Okay, so then you just go here and color it. Just go for this, right click and go for new material. Just go for Arnold shader. Okay, so go for AI standard surface, just go for it. Okay, so and choose the color. I'm just going to go for something pinkish, so this is better. Okay, so shaded that one, and I'm just going to go to the sphere. Okay, so sphere, again right click, go for the new material, go for Arnold and surface shader, just go for this, and I want something bluish. Okay, so that makes some good. So going for this one, okay, right click and go for new material. Again, I'm just going to use a standard surface material. I'm going to go for a little bit of metallic. Okay, I'm just applying the weight and going for Arnold and light, going to apply a standard dome. Okay, dome light, then going for the output here. So I'm just going to have this one somewhere here. Okay, so the two colors merging. Okay, so let me go for the output, check this one. Yes, so let me a little bit zoom out so that you can view that. I just use the simple box, and I just use the simple sphere. So you can use anything. Okay, so any type of models. Okay, so it can be some complicated models, it can be text, and it can be anything. Okay, so you can just go with that and you can just explore yourself. Okay, so if you like this video, do subscribe it, share it, and if you have any comments, please leave your comments in the comment box. Thanks for watching.